schedule.
And we're talking about the FA Cup match against Peterborough.
Yeah, it comes at a good time for Leicester, not conceding goals. I don't think we conceded a goal this year. Pure's getting lots of praise for the way he's handling the team, more possession. Nice win against Watford.
Yeah, we went, didn't we, last week, John?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great game, but it was...
goals came at the right times,
yeah,
didn't they?
Mario scoring at the end. A lot of people were having a go at him, weren't they, during the game, because he wasn't that involved as well.
No, although I did see he got put in the team of the weekend by some pundits, and yet I thought he was just a bit quiet. He didn't seem to get involved in it, but it was a great goal, I thought, that he scored.
Yeah, and of course the Watford manager got the sack the following day. So there's obviously a lot going on, I think, before the game, wasn't there, from a Watford point of view. But Leicester, you know, up to 7th with level with points on with Burnley, and could that be good enough for a place in Europe next season?
Well, it could be.
Could be.
It could well be, because Arsenal have gone through and Man City have gone through in the League Cup. So both of those are probably going to finish in the top 6 unless we break through. I mean, there was chit-chat of people saying, can we catch Spurs and can we catch Arsenal? Spurs, of course, they lost, didn't they, away at Swansea on the Sunday.
That's right, yeah.
So
which was
is there a chance,
surprise.
John?
Yeah, I think there is. There's always a chance. There's still quite a few points to play for as well. So that's on the back burner now. Though, as you say, the FA Cup, something we've never won. Long time since we've been in the final. So
a long time, John. I think it's nearly 50 years, isn't it?
Indeed. So it'd be nice to progress here. Peterborough away isn't easy though.
No,
and it's not a ground that you've been to.
No, I think I've been there 4 or 5 times over my life as a Leicester fan. I can't remember us ever winning at London Road. In fact, I can remember some miserable defeats. I can remember going once back in the 90s when we wanted a win, and I remember the pitch being invaded by horses and police trying to keep the Leicester fans in, and a fire going on in the away standing area. So some rough old times back in the day.
It was a rough commentary position. I remember we sat outside. They gave us a little table, and it was kind of like the middle of nowhere, a bit like where we're standing now. It's sort of like, oh, okay, and we're in the corner as well. So it wasn't great, but can't remember scores that much. Just remember being there and probably not going too well.
No, so not necessarily the most successful ground for Leicester. But we should have enough. I mean, Leicester should beat Peterborough away. We've got a multi-million-pound team now. Even, I mean, John, who do you think is going to get into that starting lineup?
Well, it's a bit like what we said against Fleetwood. We just need to perform. So is Somali going to come back into the reckoning this week like he did before? Inacio, you know, you fancy him for a few goals perhaps, because
well, he looked decent against Fleetwood. I know it's League One side, but
likely they're going to rest Mahrez and Vardy and that sort of thing and change the side around. But they've just got to perform better than they did in that first Fleetwood game. I'm
interested to see, and it'd be interesting to get comments from people watching, is who's going to be the defence. You know, people like Amati and Dragovic have very much been the B role, and I think they've been playing great. I'd like to see them carry on.
Well, Bellerin might come back in with Dragovic. I could see that happening, because I think they'll rest Maguire, won't they?
Do you think so? Yes. I would imagine Maguire getting a rest.
And are we resting Chilwell for Fuchs? And that
well, yeah,
sort of thing,
Fuchs could come in.
Yeah.
And Ben Aloan is a bit of a gamble, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But I still think he'll probably play. But we'll see.
A midfield, again, it's interesting things. Will they rest Ndidi and James and will they rest them and bring Adrian Silva and Ibora in?
Well, they might well do. I mean, to be honest, you know, they probably both need games as well, and if they're going to rotate, they may as well rotate like that. Gray will probably come in, won't he?
Yeah, I think Gray will get a good run out, and you know, I fancy him to score first. I think in my predictions, I've gone for Demarai Gray to score
in
first.
There, but whether he'll start because he started the last game, I don't know.
Yeah, never worry about Albrighton being unfit or not having enough energy. He's one of these players. He doesn't seem to need a rest, does he? No.
That's right. So score-wise, what are we going for?
I'm going to go for 2-1, I think. I'm going to go for with Demarai Gray scoring first, John.
Yeah, I've gone for 3-1 with Inacio to score first.
So obviously get your comments in. Let us know who you think's going to score the first goal and who's going to be the final score. Pizzas to be won. Peter Rafferty got it right last Saturday and won 2 pizzas with his 2-0 prediction, which was good, with Vardy scoring first. That was right in front of us, wasn't it? Good penalty.
I had 2-0 but I had Mahrez scoring first. Nearly right.
Yeah, there was no question with that penalty, was there? It was as clear as it could.
We were right in front of it.
Yeah.
It was an easy one for the ref, that, I think.
Well, John, it's just started to rain. We're down here opposite the saw point, so I think we're going to call it a day and Thanks for joining us.
Okay, and you.